Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is the Community Pod, and I am your host, Lester Class. Each and every episode is going to be filled with amazing stories from amazing people. You will hear the different journeys people went through, or are still going through, to be able to do what they love. From the failures to the successes and everything in between. This is a place to get to know the person behind their passion, because people only get to see the successes and not what it took to get there. If this is your first time tuning in, please subscribe and leave a review if you love the content. Now finally, I would love to welcome you to the Community Pod. What's going on, everyone? This is your host, Lester Class. This is the Community Pod, and welcome back to another episode. This is actually episode 30, if I believe.
Yes, sir.
And I got an amazing guest in the building. I got Rulabandz in the building. How you feeling?
Chilling, bro. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be a part of this 30th episode. Yeah.
All right, cool. So we usually just start off by asking, where are you from?
My home base, Jersey, but specifically, I grew up in Jersey City, and then I moved out here into Carteret in maybe 6th, 7th grade.
Cool.
Around there.
Would you actually do me one favor? I want you to grab the mic and just this side, exactly how I'm doing it.
Got you.
And you're gonna turn it this way. Just like that. You're good right there. All right, cool. So, you grew up you said you're from Jersey City.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know for the people that don't know, me and you went to school together.
For sure.
So what was it like from moving from different places in New Jersey and seeing different environments?
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It was a change of pace. It was cause Jersey City was very fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always something to do. I was always outside. I was always doing something. I had my whole life set out there. Cause I moved, like I said, around I was 12, 13, 6th, 7th grade. So I already had my little friends and this, that, and the third. And then when I moved out here, it was just houses. Yeah. I was it was just houses. I'm okay, this is new. And I thought I was gonna be an oddball, but I'm not gonna lie, it's the same thing here than it is anybody else, anywhere else.
Exactly.
To be honest with you, so.
Do you feel like the energy was different from the two different towns, people wise?
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, cause I said, it's just the environment you're in. Growing up in Jersey City, you gotta keep your head on the swivel more. Out here, there's Ring cameras.
Yeah.
We chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't really have to turn your head too much. So yeah, that was, like I said, it is a very different change of pace from two different locations.
All right, cool. So, would you be able to tell the people what is it that you do?
Well, I model, but my main thing I do is rap and put on. That's all I'm going to do. Put on for my brothers. That's all I want to do. Put on for my brothers, rap, get fly, and that's really it. That's all I do. And I manage an artist. His name Millie Bands. Y'all got to tune into him.
All right, cool. And when it comes to music, where do you feel like in life that you found that passion for making music?
Honestly, through clothes.
Yeah?
Yeah, because at first I didn't want to rap. I didn't want to rap at all. I just wanted to be fly. That's literally all it was. I just wanted to get mad fly. I look up to different artists or different fashion designers like Bloody Osiris. He's one of my goats, all-time goats. Boo Boo Caught You Lacking Fire. Just a couple I would go on Instagram and just fashion models and stuff like that. That's really what I wanted to be, an influencer. Gotcha. Just lifestyle fly shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody likes seeing that lifestyle fly shit, so that's what I wanted to do. Then I started hanging around my manager, Sean, the Lost Star. Shout out Lost Star, you feel me? I got that shit on too right now, the campaign. But yeah, Sean, my childhood friend, he went to school with us too. He had that Lost Star shit going on. Then I started putting on for that. I was yo, let me get in tune. And then that's when he got me in tune with all these artists. He got me in tune with an engineer called Nino, DJ Fat, just mad people. He put me on to the underground game. And then just went up from there.
Got it. So would you say networking in a field like yours is very important?
For sure. You can't be shy. You can't walk into a room and just what I've learned from my little time of rapping, you gotta have that it factor. You gotta have something that separates you from everybody else. And that's a fact. Whether if it's your look, whether if it's your music or how you perform, or it's just a signature. You just gotta stand out. And especially when you network, you walk up to someone and you're shy or you're too Hollywood, people wouldn't really want to work with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I realized that, but it gets more genuine through time. The more people you meet, the more genuine relationships you make. Cause I'm not gonna lie, with this rap, a lot of relationships was just phony. Mm-hmm. They just, it's a use game with this. But when you lock in, that's when you lock in with the ones you fuck with. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I got a producer too. Shout out Nine Crook Beats. Andy, locked in with him. I'm not switching up either. Same thing with Sean, manager, locked in with him. My artist locked in. So everybody like that, we've been like everything we've been doing. Same thing with Saad. That been on the show. Saad, my man's. Like every locked in. Like we got mass songs together. It's very tight knit. All this is very tight knit and close to home. So we try to keep it that way.
Gotcha.
Too many outside energies are fucking shit up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And when it comes to the community of music, right? And you said there's phony and then there's genuine people, right?
Yeah.
What do you feel like? What advice can you give to somebody on like what to watch out for when getting into this? Because I know that you're early in your career, but from what you've seen already,
from what I've seen, just how could I say, like, just don't dive headfirst into everything. Like, for real, like, weigh your options. Like, for real, weigh your options out. Because I was I went through something recently, like with this music thing. I went headfirst into it, you know. Like, you know, I haven't been home. I haven't, you know, struggled a little bit, you feel me? But it comes, it's the emotions with it. It's like how bad you love it, like, for real. Like, that's really what separates all of this. It's how bad you love it, how bad you want to keep doing this, to be honest.
What do you feel like is one of the hardest parts of when you first started making music?
That motivation to keep going. Like, a lot of times, like me, I'm an inspo artist. Like, I can make music. I've made music all day, 15 songs all day, you feel me? Just recording. But, like, I'm the type, I got to live when I'm rapping. If I'm not living, how I'm going to rap? You feel me? So it's like, I gotta live and shit like that. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Do you feel like when you came out as an artist that you received the support that you imagined happening? From whether it was family, friends, or people?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because I've gotten love for a few people that have stuck with me. And then, you know, there's a few people that thought what I was doing is stupid. And then there's a few people, like strangers, who show me the most love I've ever got in my whole life. You feel me? So it's like, it's a mixed review. So, like, it's a yes or no for me. Like,
okay.
Like, yeah.
I want to ask, right? I've never asked this question before, but I feel like it's important, right? How serious are you taking this music career?
Like my life depend on it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, sleepless nights, and I said sleeping at studios. Like, there's times I went, yo, you know what? I don't got enough money to eat, but I want to record this track because I have a lot on my mind. So you feel me? It's more than music for me. For me, this shit is like therapy. Okay. Like, that's why I want people to feel in my music. I want people to, like, get to know me. I'm gonna expose myself before anybody could expose me on some shit. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, that's why I ain't never gonna fake the funk. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I can say that, like, there's got to be something behind all of this, right? Right. The fact that you're willing to put this music before eating, the reason that you would put this music before sleep, why are you so motivated to do it?
Cause it's like just coming up. Like, I got a single mom, feel me? Literally just the same old that you always hear from every other rapper. Feel me? Like, we just all trying to get the same thing. We all trying to make it out. Like, I ain't have the worst upbringing, but I ain't have the best upbringing. You feel me? So, and a lot of the shit that I got, I had to earn. So I know what hard work is. So I know I gotta bust my ass to get where I gotta get. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. You feel me? I'm gonna do it 110%. And then once you outwork everybody, you gonna get somewhere. You feel me? Yeah. So, and I also look at it like football too, because that football shit really played a discipline. Like,
so let's talk about football then. Yeah. So when did football come into your life?
I always played football growing up. I like since Jersey City, even to when I came here. But when I came here, I took it way more serious because it was more like a football oriented town. Remember, like, Friday nights, you know what's up. Yeah. Friday nights, the whole town popping out. That wasn't like that in Jersey City. Like, it wasn't like that. So just I'm not gonna lie, the attention, the how it kept me in check. Like, I never wanted to do schoolwork. I don't know how I passed high school, to be honest with you, but it was because of football that kept me in check. I'm like, yo, I need to play football. I want to go to college for this. Blah. Life happened, but you feel me? But I still take everything as a life lesson. Like, I don't take it as a L or like a waste of my time, because I used to wake up every day, go train, lift, do this, do that. A lot of people say that's for nothing, but it helped me with that discipline. Now routine. I go wake up in the morning, go to the studio. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's just like, gotta apply all things for, you feel me? Apply different things you experience in life for different things.
Got you. And, like, I want to ask, right? So was music ever in play while you were playing football, or it didn't come up yet?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, rapping really swept me off my feet. Like, football was like, like I said, anything I do, I'm locked into that 110%. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was playing football, my life was football. I wanted to be football once I started, doing other things, like I said, going outside, and music always played a part. You bump music before the game, highlight tapes and all that. So, like, music always played a part, but I never wanted to rap. Like, really just getting dressed made me want to rap. I'm not gonna lie, like, getting dressed and, like, going to concerts and just wanting what they want, like, wanting what they have. I'm not gonna lie, like, I want it all. Like, you feel me? I want the riches, I want diamonds, I want all that. But it's not impossible. Everybody acts like that shit's impossible. It's not at all.
And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. Like, especially people that look from the outside, like, I guess outside looking in, they don't realize that we also understand that this is a risk.
Yeah.
We understand that this is hard. We understand that we're going to struggle. We understand that it's going to be probably harder for us than it is for other people that already have a path.
Per se, we're taking the long route.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? We're taking the long route. Everybody playing it safe. We're not, you feel me? Like, even with this podcast, like, you taking a risk with this and it's working out. You feel me? And it's the best feeling ever, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, it is. And I know that vice versa. The fact that you're able to release music and able to help people through times, or like the music is able to hype them up and create like some energy that they really need in that moment type shit.
For sure.
To continue on, right? When football wasn't in the picture anymore, I'm not gonna say that that there was no opportunities for you in football. I don't know what that story is like, unless you want to talk about it.
I mean, yeah. I had like a couple D2. I wasn't no D1 like crazy athlete, but like I said, I could have went to college for free for it. Life could have went totally a little different for me.
Yeah,
I can admit that. Yeah.
All right, cool. So when football wasn't in the picture anymore, and you were in a spot where you graduated high school. And trying to figure things out. What was that moment like? Trying to figure what you were gonna do.
Scary, cause I'm not gonna lie, I did not know what like I said, football. Football was like when I was in high school, I was just football. I didn't think about nothing else. Like nothing else was on my radar. Then when Corona hit, dubs. Like I was just like, dang, what am I gonna do now? And then that's what I started trying different things like fashion. That's what the quarantine. I was trying on clothes. I'm cutting up my jeans. I'm doing random stuff. I'm bored. I'm just bored at home, just doing stuff. So yeah, but I honestly I could say like, yeah, that's pretty much it. To be honest,
It's just scary.
Yeah, it was a scary experience. Like. With just the whole COVID thing, and then like it was just very new. Everything was so new. That's what I'm saying. Everything happened mad fast. Like I've been rapping for 8 months.
Yeah, no.
I haven't even been rapping for a year yet. Like this shit just happened dummy fast. Like so, it's like damn. Yeah.
Gotcha. And to talk about like the music and everything. So you said that you've only been doing this 8 months, right?
Yeah, 8-9 months around there.
How has life changed from the moment that you started music to where you're at now?
Like craziest, like almost year of my life. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of it. It's like up. It was just ups and downs. It's just like I feel like it was like really just something testing me. Like yo, you really want to do this? Like you feel me? But like the ups and downs part of it is what made me. Like I said, like I appreciate that 100%. Like I had to struggle. I had to do all that. Like for sure.
Got you. And what was it like to work with people like Sean and I guess Samad and everybody?
Bro, it's a blessing. Like it's a blessing to work with the people I grew up with and you naturally have chemistry with. You know what I mean? Like I don't gotta build a brand because like I said, a lot of the times I have a security up now because a lot of times these rappers and everybody that you like meeting with is not there to be your friend. They're not. But like the fact that my friends are my business partners, you should say, like you know what I mean? It makes it lit. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I appreciate it 100%. Like Saz next up, Sean next up. Everybody around me is next up. We all young and hungry, so.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, to get a little bit off topic from yourself, but it's kind of still on topic. Sean, I've seen him way before like Lost Star Club, I believe it's called.
Yes, sir. Lost Star.
And I saw him, and I was just like, that's crazy. The way that he has so many connections and everything.
This man knows everybody.
So, like, props to him if you end up watching, bro.
For sure.
But to get back into what you're doing and everything. What is it that motivates you? Like, is there something in life that's like, or a struggle that you went through?
Yeah, like I like literally just watch, just like my everything. Like everything motivates me. Like even my people. Like I'm a very passionate person. Like I'm a very high strung. If you know me growing up, like everybody know me. I'm a very like in your face. I calm down a lot because of life experiences, but I was very like high strung, very excited, hyper. So like I feel very hard. So like when I'll see my mom cry and shit like that. Like, a lot of kids just be like, oh, why is mom crying? I know we crying because we gotta pay rent. You know what I mean? Like I was very mature for my age, and I kind of knew. Even my people around me, like my friends, when my friends are going through shit, that shit genuinely bothers me. I know a lot of motherfuckers can't say that, but that shit genuinely bothers me. I want to help. I want to help my friend. I want to make sure they good. Even rather myself, I'll give my friends the shirt off my back. Everybody that know me know that I'll give you the shirt off my back any day. So, yeah, and it's just literally just getting what I never had. Like I just really want to get what I never had. Struggling, going up to Jersey City, like. My pops, I had split custody, like my pops. I used to go with him in the basement. Then I lived in Section 8, a little hole in the wall, bed bugs. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, it's just a lot of shit that, like, I really, like, I feel like it's just unfinished business. It's like it lights a fire in my ass. Like, it really did. It lit a fire into my ass. Like, yo, come on, we got to go.
Gotcha.
For real. Never get too comfy.
Nah. And I actually, like, I wanted to bring that up. Like, why is it important to not, I guess, be complacent?
Cause you're gonna be exactly where you at. Like if you want to, if you be honest with you, like if you kick your feet up, let's say right now I kick my feet up, I feel like I'm hot shit. There's gonna be another artist, right? That's wants it 50 times more than me. He's gonna take my spot, and now I'm gonna sit there having to work a little extra hard to gain that traction back. So you know what I mean. So like you just always gotta stay on go, stay humble, like especially with this rap shit. Always trying new shit, always trying new flows. I'm like I said, I'm in the studio 24/7. I ain't gonna lie, I damn near live in that bitch. So, like, when I'm in there, like, I'm trying new things. I'm singing, auto-tuning. I'm over here doing all this extra stuff. So, it's just like, yeah.
Got you. And I wanted to ask because I feel like with artists, their clothing matters as much as the music does.
Yeah, absolutely. Your image does matter.
Yeah. So, but why do you feel that is? Why do you feel like when you get on that stage and you have to put the best outfit on, or when you post on Instagram, you have to have the best outfit on?
People like the diamonds and bliss and the ignorant stuff. I ain't gonna lie, that's what people like. Like, if you got a person on stage, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, like, why isn't church music as popping? There's people who write church songs, crazy drill church songs that I've heard. Crazy bars. You think they're gonna bump that? People gonna bump that? No, it's just due to the fact that it's not ignorant. They're not waving guns, doing all this extra stuff, and showing people what they want to see, like the diamonds, like that's on, and that it won't sit. It just won't sit. That's why you got to play both sides. You got to know the business. This is a business too. At the end of the day, you got to know this is a business. So.
And I want to actually bring up the fact that you said that Christian rap and everything. I actually listened to it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's just because like I started realizing the same thing you just said.
Fire.
Exactly.
Fire.
It's fire, and like I also was I guess afraid of being judged for listening to it, but I ended up not. Caring because
that's a fact.
You got like there's a point in life where like you can't think about what that person is gonna think.
Absolutely.
Because it's my life. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about my music too. Cause I got into fashion late. I used to wear Fazos against all odds and a button up. I was with some waves. I was fly as hell. I thought I was this shit, but then nobody knew. I'm over here listening to G Herbo with everybody and stuff like that. And then when I'm at home, I'm listening to Panic at the Disco. Feel me?
Yeah.
I'm bumping underground music. Nobody knows that. And then I just started embracing it. That's when like I said my friends really helped me open up, like Sean. Like they really helped me find myself. I ain't gonna lie, like they worked through clothing. And then that's when everything took off from there. I didn't care no more. That's when to be honest, that's when everything started working for me. When I stopped caring about what anybody had to say.
What advice would you give to people that are still worried about what other people are saying?
Man, they ain't putting no bread in your pocket. They ain't helping you in no way, shape, or form. That's just another comment, bro. One ear out the other. To be honest, that's just another comment. That's just another person portraying their fears on you.
Gotcha.
To be honest.
And do you feel like that's why a lot of people, when they tell you or they start doubting you, it's because they don't feel like they would have been able to do it themselves, or they're afraid that?
Yeah, because like I understand the intent with it. Like even like family members do it without even knowing. Like they'll be like, "Oh, but you want to go to school?" Whatever. Like I understand you went to school and you feel me? Like I understand auntie, like you went to school, you got it a certain way, but I'm gonna do it my way. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna do it my way. And just cause you feel me, it's not the way that everybody else sees it to be. It's just like I said, like you said too, like we said earlier, it's a slow start. Like we ain't gonna jump into this thinking we gonna get straight results.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean? So it's a slow start. So yeah, I like literally like even with family friends, like people used to sleep all the time. Like people used to dead be sleeping until you have to wake them up. You have to make them take you serious.
Exactly. And I want to ask, what do you feel is the end goal in all of this?
Really, just show people who Rulabandz is. Like, really show people that, like, I'm going to put on for my loved ones, and I'm really going to put on for Jersey, because Jersey don't get no love. Like, it's crazy, and I'll rep Jersey to the fullest, because, you know, I'm raised, grew up here, everything. So Jersey needs to show love, and to be honest, like I said, just give back too. Like, I know, I want other kids to know, like, if you coming from nothing, like, don't let your situation define you, bro, for real. Like, people box themselves before they even get out the box. Like, you feel me? Like, like it's crazy. Like, you falling into the statistic. Nah, bro. You can do whatever you put your mind to, for real. Like I said, like, there's days where I've been homeless, and I've gotten up and still did a music video, and nobody knew I was homeless. You feel me? Yeah. Like, everybody thought it was shits and giggles, bro. Just have at it, bro. Just keep going, foot on the pedal.
Exactly.
For real, foot on the pedal. Don't let up. And then eventually it will work. Maybe not in a year, maybe 5 years from now, but it will work.
Gotcha. And where do you feel like, do you ever feel like you found the balance in all of this, in making music, doing your regular life, and being able to, you know, support yourself?
I'm still finding that balance. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I've been doing this for like 8 months. There's be days where, like, I'll be forgetting I have a whole session. Like, I'll be like, oh, snap. Like I said, there's days where I don't sleep, so my brain be all foggy. I just be maintaining a lot. Like, you got to go to a show. You got to go do a studio session. Someone wants a feature. Feel me? I got to go on Instagram. Like, also, Instagram is work, bro. I got a promo. Like, you feel me? I got a promo. I got to make sure I'm on my phone for like 12 hours. Make sure this post is perfect. You know what I mean? Like, it's just little stuff like that. It's little tedious things, but you'll catch on. I feel like I'll catch on. And also, like I said, the more I, like, learn and meet new people in the industry, I always take as I go. I'm not bigger than anybody. Like, even someone that has lower plays than me, I'm still gonna listen to what you got to say, because exactly. Maybe you can help me in any type of way. So
exactly. And I feel like, what's it called? There's a lot of, well, I wanted to ask about promotion, right? Because or promo, if you want to call it for short. The fact is that I want to know how important it is. Obviously, I know how important it is, but
that's like 50%.
Exactly.
That's like 50%. To be honest with you, like, promo is like 50% of, like, everything. Like, your music could be dog, like gaga. But, like, yo, you promo it the right way, that shit lit. That shit's gonna be lit. You have a nice video, a nice short video like, you feel me? Like, it's just the quality, the edits, you feel me? Like, it sets the bar. Like, if I was to just post just a black screen of a file that I had of my unreleased song, but if I was to put, like, you know, a video of, like, someone slicing something, or like an anime or something, people are gonna look at it more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so promo is really like 50% of the whole thing. Like, the song doesn't have to be good.
Exactly.
And that's why people who have promotion teams, why do you think they eat? They have people who literally sit there and revolve around that person. Like, yo, how are we going to make him poppin'?
Exactly.
I don't got that. You feel me? We doing that just, me and you, look, we doing that just us and a couple of my niggas, but, feel me? Yeah.
The reason I bring that up is because I've had a few artists hit me up, and I go find them, right? I click their page. There's no link. They don't post their music. And it's like, no offense or no shade to them, right?
No shade.
Because you're still pursuing your dream, whatever it is. But I don't think, or maybe they don't realize how important that promotion is. Because it makes me, in reality, the reality is it's a reason for me not to click you.
Yeah,
it's
you're going to swipe off their page
exactly.
onto the next thing. Yeah.
Like, I came to a point where, like, I'm doing this podcast, and there's a lot of people that are contacting me to get on the show.
For sure.
So if I click on your page and there's nothing for you to show, without you knowing, that represents me too.
Yeah,
because
what you want me to do here?
So you're gonna come sit down, and then when they go check out your page after, you're doing yourself an injustice.
Yeah. Because honestly, you just, like, not wasting your own time, but, like, again, remember I said it's like, also, this game is a use, but what's genuine, like, you feel me? Like, if you have a genuine relationship with a person, we both know where we could bring something to the table. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's more genuine when one person's bringing something to the table and another person, that's when feelings get mixed. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You got to be smart with the promotions, and, like, to go back, like, the fact is that in reality, if you're not promoting yourself, that's another reason that someone might not want to connect with you, to learn about you, to even work with you. You have to be promoting yourself constantly. But to continue on, like, what do you feel like are some obstacles that you've been through in the music industry?
Just being not taken serious. Like, I know that because I was young. Like I said, like, I was always in everybody's face. You know what I mean? I wanted everything. I'm over here hawking engineers. I'm sleeping in this crib for 3 days just so I could get one song. Like, type shit. Like, that's how, like literally just being pushed to the side. Like being pushed to the side and no one taking you serious. So I had to make people take me serious. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty much it. Like making people you have to really make people take you serious. Like for real. No one's gonna do it but you. Like that's why I call myself Ruler. Like Ruler is more of like, it's a deeper meaning into my name. Like I've always been Bands. Like, if you knew me growing up, I've always jacked Bands. I was D Bands, Bands the Ruler, Bands the Diplomat. Because I was always on my fashion shit, like on my fashion page. But I had a Ruler because like you're the ruler of your own destiny. Everybody is in charge of something, of your own life. Like you feel me? Like you're in charge of your own life. You wake up every day. You decide, yo, I'm gonna go brush my teeth this morning. I'm gonna go to work this morning. I'm gonna go make some money today. I'm gonna relax today. I don't want to talk to that person today. You're in control. That's what people need to understand. You are in control, bro. Yeah. You are the ruler of your own destiny. Everybody rules their own temple, own castle. You feel me? Yeah. So, like, look at the home. Like, you know, our parents is my house. You don't like the rules, get out. That's their temple. That they rule this. that they work their hard earned years for this. So you ain't gonna tell them nothing. Okay. You feel me? Like that's how I feel.
What do you feel like are some misconceptions about being an artist? Because I feel like people only see the flashy stuff you may post online, but they don't see what's going on behind closed doors.
The misconception is like we're robots. Like we go through mad pain too. Like I said, the sleepless nights. Like there's times I've passed out. I've not eaten. I've legit passed out. Like, and I'm like, dang. Like mental battles too. Like you just be fighting up here too. Like a lot of this is another big part of the game. Like if you don't beat your brain, you ain't you ain't gonna go nowhere. For real.
Got you. And to continue on and talk about the fact that, like, one, I got to say that you make really good music. I enjoy your music.
I really appreciate that, Brody, for real.
Because I don't realize, well, no, I don't think people realize how much work goes into just making a song.
I swear.
So if you can get into it, what makes a song? Like, what makes, I guess, the perfect song?
Well, like, I'm going to speak on my.
Yeah.
So how I go in, like, when I make a song, like, it's all about the beat. It starts from the beat selection. Like, I have a producer, so, like, if I have, like, an old song, like, me, I'm into my samples. Everybody know that I like soul drill. Like, I'll do, like, soul drill. I'll do dark beats. I can kind of do it all, but, like, my go-to is soul drill. You know, like, Shawnee Bin Laden?
Yeah.
On some Shawnee Bin Laden shit. Like, I love samples. Like, old songs that make you think back when you was a kid. I remember when my mom was bumping this, and I was in the back seat. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, Alicia Keys songs and shit like that. Like, it's like, damn. Then when you bring it back into the now, it's like, you're doing something. That's why, like, even my style, a lot of people say my style old. Like, people who don't understand my style, like, oh, you just like you were old too. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, feel me? So, but, yeah, that's really it. And then when you're doing a song, like, it's the beat. And this is really just you. Like me, like when I do a song, my samples is crazy. And I'm punching. I don't do, like, you know, a lot of artists go like, they have lyrics written down. All my songs I don't write. Yeah. I have not written one song.
That's crazy.
Like you could quote me on that. I have not written one song. I have lives and everything. She knows too. Like I punch in. I just punch in. Like I said, I'm very organic with it. I gotta hear the beat, how I'm feeling right now, and that's what I'm gonna punch. Gotcha. You feel me? And that's what I'm gonna make. And then I'll make, like, this year, I made like 200 songs.
That's insane.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Staying, like I said, countless lights, popping up, boop, boop, staying up to like 3-4 days straight, making mixtapes. And it was just like, now I came over, like you said, promo, and now I came over, now I had to just put the puzzles together. Like, this album was one out of many songs that I dropped. The Rules Revenge, tune in on that. Gonna be on all platforms this week. Tune in. But yeah, like, just the whole Rulers Revenge album, that was from music when I first started rapping too.
That's great.
And I just dropped it now. Like, those songs have been lingering for a year. Like, you know what I mean? That's another thing. And Sa taught me this. Quality over quantity. Sa always told me that. Like, yo, you want quality over just spewing. You feel me? You want to give people something to look at, not to something to just, okay, yeah, he dropped again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so.
I have to ask, right? This is a question I've never asked anybody before. It just specifically to you, right? Perfect. You've been supporting me for a little while.
Yeah, for sure.
For people that don't know, he's been on my page supporting for way before I even hit a K, I believe, on Instagram. For sure. I have to ask, what took you so long to ask? That's what, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was sitting there waiting for you to hit me up.
What took so long to ask is because, like I said, I like it to be genuine. I wanted you to show that I'm watching you first. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not just I want to go on there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like that with everybody. Like, and especially with the music thing, like when I approach people, I don't be like, "Hi, I'm a rapper. I do this. I do like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk to you." Exactly. That's why I was like, I'm showing love like everybody else is. I'm gonna repost your shit like everybody else is. Like, yo, this shit is hard. Like, you know, I'm supporting. Like, who am I for real? Like right now, who am I? We both got the same goal. We're trying to just be somebody.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna show love, and I also knew you. That plays a big. I'm a real nigga. I knew you. So you feel me? I knew you since we was young. So I was like, yeah, my boy's on it. Like my boy's on it. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show love.
I appreciate it. I want to ask, in all this, the struggle, because as of right now, in a place that we are in, there's a lot more struggle than there is those good feelings sometimes. Yeah. So, in all this struggle and all this darkness, what does the light at the end of the tunnel look like for you? Like, what is that dream?
A dream?
Like, where do you see yourself? What is it that you're striving every day to do?
Really just, like I said, just take care of me and mine and show the world that it's not impossible. Because there's not a lot of Jersey artists that are international right now or like, you feel me, mainstream. Because eventually that is the end goal. I'm not going to be in the underground forever. This is an era. You feel me? This is not going to be the last time people see me. You feel me? Like, for sure. So it's like, now it's stepping stones. I'm just building the blocks. You feel me? Right now I'm just building the blocks to what hopefully I could get. Touch the sky. And
those, so you mentioned you have 200 songs basically in the vault.
Yeah.
Put away. Why is that? Why should somebody have a vault of their stuff?
Because for times when, remember I said, you're mental. You have writer's block. Don't feel like recording. You feel me? Like you had a rough day. Something threw you off. Hey, like, you don't feel like, for me, because I guess you see I'm big on work. I don't let myself sit down. Like, so like, for me, it's more of like okay, I could sleep better at night. I know I still got mad songs. You know what I mean? Like I know I got mad songs on the vote. And also it just, as an artist, it makes it easier for you to like I said, push it together. Like you record mad songs. You don't have to post everything right when you do it. Save it. And then maybe a vibe from that song you made 6 months ago is gonna match the vibe you made today.
Exactly.
And then now you got a little EP, you got a little album. You feel me? Like it's just, like I said, like the more the merrier. Like you feel me? The more the merrier. You can never not record enough.
Exactly.
As an artist, you can never just not record enough. Like look at Wayne. Wayne is one of the best artists of all time. That man probably has like thousands and thousands of songs. My boy Flo, his name Bigfoot. My boy Flo from Passaic and Millie. Those are one of the hardest underground workers I know, like underground artists right now that are really putting on like working every day. Like I see if you go on their page, bro, they on the studio all day, every day. That's what I was locking in with. Even Nino, like Nino's crazy work ethic. Gato, my boy Gato the engineer. That man be working OD. The Messiah the mix. That man be working from the morning to 12 o'clock at night mixing. And just, like I said, this is all work. This is all just hard work. Like this music shit is all just hard work and how bad you want it, to be honest.
And you mentioned that the hard work aspect, right? Why is that so important to work so hard at something?
Cause like as this taking serious thing again, we're back to the taking serious. I want people to take me serious. I don't want to be known as, yo, he's just a SoundCloud rapper. You know those little memes like 99% of the rappers in my town need to stop rapping. I'm taking this serious. I'm investing in myself. I'm going broke about this. You know what I mean? I'm going broke about this. So it's like, yeah, take it or leave it. No cap. And
the reason I bring up the vault and having things in the vault is because I completely agree with you. I wanted you to say it before I said it. It's the fact that I have so many podcast videos in the vault that there's no week that I'm just like, damn, I have to shoot a video and I gotta have it up by this day.
Yo, for sure, bro.
It's just the fact I already have it. It's edited,
bro.
That's ready to be scheduled and put it up.
You feel me?
Once you have that, it's just
pretty.
Like,
you sleeping well at night.
Exactly.
You feel me?
It's like having a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, reassurance.
Exactly.
There you go, reassurance.
It's like it doesn't mean you stop. It's just the fact that you have so many to back you up,
and you know you work hard, and you know you work so hard that like, yo, I got it. Like
exactly. And God forbid, like you said, writer's block, or let's just say something happened in life, and you got to go and deal with it.
Yeah.
You have stuff in the vault, and just like, all right, I can still chill this day to do this, and real quick because I got stuff.
For sure.
It would be different if like you're sitting there and you have nothing, and you got to go deal with this too. You better figure out how you do both.
Balance, like you said, back to the balance thing. Now I got to sit here and juggle, go crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah.
Exactly. Do you feel like, so you mentioned earlier on the podcast that in high school, it was football. And the reason I'm gonna ask this question is because I feel like there's a lot of high school students that don't realize this, or I don't think they realize this. But sometimes high school is a bit of a bubble.
Yeah.
Where you don't realize, like, you're so caught up in talking with your friends and hanging out and doing stupid
social
shit.
status. I don't care.
Exactly.
Everybody's caught up in social status. You can say whatever.
Exactly.
People be caught up in social status. Even I was. I can admit it. I was.
I think everybody comes to a point, especially in high school, because we're so I don't want to say naive, but so influenced by everything.
Like a sponge. We're like
exactly.
Like
we absorb
sponges.
it all.
Yeah.
So it's just the fact that I wanted to ask this question because there's a lot of students in high school that are stuck in this bubble. When they graduate, they're like, damn, like, I'm done here. What is it I'm gonna do now?
What
Like,
am I doing? Yeah.
So what advice would you give to high school students, or just students that are in a bubble and that, you know, to realize that there is an outside world that you guys have to adjust to?
Honestly, just live. Like, I remember I said back to the live. Like, try new things for real. Like, I didn't know I was gonna try fashion. I just decided to try it. Just live. Just and like you said, down to not worrying what people have to say too. That comes along. When you're worrying about what people have to say, you're not gonna be able to live too much. You feel me? And you're not gonna be able to have a big dream. Like you said, your dreams are boxed in. Like, people's dreams be so boxed in, especially in high school. See, like, I was so convinced. I had so much pressure on myself in high school. I was so convinced that football was the only way I'm gonna make it. Little did I know I was gonna be rapping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? It's just, you never know where life's gonna take you. So all I can say is don't panic. That's the biggest thing I always tell people. Even now, I live by that. Yo, just don't panic, bro. Read your options, and, like, really just think thoroughly what you want to do, and, like, know what you're good at too. Find your niche. Like I said, hobbies. Like, you just know what you're good at. I remember, like, it all plays a part. It's crazy how, like, even you, like I said, like, I watched you at our school talking to the whole school. Of course, you could talk to one person one-on-one on a podcast. You know what I mean? You're talking to 500 students. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it all plays a part. You found what you were good at and you ran with it.
Exactly.
See? You know what I mean? Like,
and I appreciate that because,
for sure.
Like, there was, I don't think people realize that. For example, I applied to college 4 years ago. I'm graduating right now, right? Sure. And it's just the fact that you don't know where life is gonna be, and you don't know how fast this shit is.
Yo, for
like,
real.
we live once, and it ain't slow about it. Like,
no,
time move whether you like it or not. You sleep through the whole day, you missed a day.
Yeah, for sure. I'm already 3 years out of high school, and I didn't know I graduated 3 years ago.
Exactly.
You
know how old we feel?
Yo, I'm like, yo, what's going on here?
Yo, I be sitting there, I be like, damn, now I sound like the old head because it's been 4 years.
And I sound like the old head because I be agreeing with these people. I be agreeing with them now. Like, yo, I be like, yo, I was just hard-headed, yo. For real, I was a hard-headed person.
It's that, like I said, back to the bubble. We don't realize that, you know what I mean, how fast time goes. Like, we think that we're going to be young forever. We're not. And life is only going to get harder. But the way I feel like life is only hard if you make it hard. Because, yes, there's going to be hard things that you're going to have to go through in life, whether that's death. Exactly.
Like, test. Like, yo, if you really, that's what I said. Like, all of this stuff was really tests for me. Like, when I was going through, like, my struggles and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, this is what's going to make me. There's, like, what I look like when shit gets hard for 1 second, I'm like, I quit. It never was me. You bugging out. So, that's what I'm saying. That quitting shit, no. That box shit, no. All that shit to the door. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that. Like I said, I had teachers who told me I was gonna grow up to be a janitor.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like, I know you remember Mr. Simon. Get out of here. I know you remember Mr. Simon. Boy told me I was going to be a janitor. Get out of here. Your kid's going to bump my music. Oh, God.
And, well, to continue on, how is it that you found your style? Not just with the sound and music, but the clothing and everything.
Clothing? Like I said, just hanging around my guys, like, learning. Like, I was just learning. Like, I was so eager to learn, like. So when Sean started bringing me to pop-up shops, I'm meeting, like, IG influencers. I'm like, yeah, I could do this. And I started implementing my own style. Like, everybody has their own thing that they wear. Like, me, I'm always in Lost Star. You catch me in Lost Star all the time, like 95% of the time, because I'm putting on for that brand. This brand's going to be up. I'm in Truey 95% of the time. I'm in True Religion 95%, the Rick. So it's just like, I don't know. And also the music I listen to helped me find my fashion. Like, the people I look up to in music really helped me find my way in fashion, for real.
Gotcha. So who did you look up to growing up with music?
With music, growing up, Cole.
J. Cole, easy.
2009, I ain't gonna lie. The last warm-up, just ran with it. I've been a Cole fan ever since. I ain't gonna lie.
And I don't think he's ever died off. Like that man he just dropped All My Life. Yeah, and that shit is hard.
People talk about it because he had to make that business move. He had to go mainstream. He can't be. You feel me? Like people say his old stuff is the best. Yeah, because he was trying to get a deal. Mm-hmm. He got the deal. Like what you want him to do?
Exactly.
But Cole's still hard to me. Like I said, Cole's still one of the got me through like the most hardest times. That helped me understand my life. Like low key, like listening to his music, it helped me understand what was going on with me. Like why I'm in the struggle, what I can do to get out. There's hopes, there's dreams. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like just he helped me stay out that box as a kid. Like for real, Cole helped me stay out that box.
Got you. So who are some people that you would love to work with in the future?
Love to work in the future? Damn, like everybody. I ain't gonna lie. I know mad people. I want to work with mad artists. For sure, Slime Cito. I for sure want to work with Slime Cito. He's like an underground GOAT. For sure want to work with Slime Cito. I for sure want to work with Doo-Wop Kane. I for sure want to work with Yeet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeet is hard.
I just gotta get a song with him. Yeet. And I def want to make a song with Trippy. Classic. Yeah. And Cardi. I ain't gonna lie. Get a song with Cardi. It's crazy.
I feel like there's so many people that love Cardi, and I just started listening to him, and I'm not gonna. I gotta say, I don't believe the hype. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
listen.
I just don't think it's my type of music.
Yeah,
shit.
But yo, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If you ever go to a Cardi concert, you're gonna feel for your life. That's all I'm gonna say. There's no other concert you can feel like that at. Like that's all I'm gonna say. You go to a Cardi concert, you go feel for your life in that mosh pit. You on the floor, you in a demon realm. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like how he could control people with his words.
No, that's crazy.
Like he would literally split the crowd like the Red Sea and fucking have them smash it. Like it's insane. It's the most godly thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
insane. We are getting close to the end.
For sure.
Before I go ahead and ask my questions, I usually ask the guest if there's anything that you want to mention beforehand. This isn't the time I'm going to ask you to look at the camera, though. That's going to be after these questions.
For sure.
If you're all good, I could just go around with the questions.
Nah, one thing I'm going to tell y'all is this ain't going to be the last time you see me. It ain't going to be the last time you see my mans. We're going to be up. I promise you. We're going to be up. We're going to get to it. And just stay focused, bro, and don't let nobody tell you shit. For sure.
Gotcha.
Don't let nobody tell you shit.
So these are the questions I'm going to ask, right? I asked you what is it that motivates you already. Mm-hmm. So I want you to give a message to your future self. Because usually people ask you to give a little message to the younger you on what's to come. But that kid already lived. He's already been through the struggle. Sure. That future you don't even know what he looks like yet. So this is a little message to him.
So which one?
Right here.
Got you. Yo, my guy, keep going. We gonna get the top, and we gonna get everything we deserve for sure. And to stay focused, bro. And this is just the start. Word 2. Dumb, you stupid.
And what do you want the world to know about Rulabandz?
That I'm gonna be one of the best artists of all time. I am. I promise you. Just give me some time. I'm gonna be one of the best artists of all time.
All right, cool. So that is it. That's the end of the podcast.
Cut it.
I appreciate you for being here.
No, me too.
Of course.
Appreciate you for having me.
Of course. Last but not least, this is your opportunity. The camera's all yours. If there's anything you got going on, you can say now.
Bow. Tune into Rulers Revenge. Shout out my boy Sean. Shout out the whole gang. Shout out Sa. Shout out John. Shout out everybody. Shout out Gato. Shout out Nino. And love all y'all. And keep doing y'all. Bow.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end it off. Sure. This is the Community Pod. Thank you for coming for another episode. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like, put on post notifications, comment your favorite part. I know I wore this shirt on another podcast. If you could tell me what the other podcast is, I'll go and like your comment.
And it don't matter. My boy gets mad bread.
This is the first time I wear the same shirt on another podcast, so don't come crazy, please. If you're watching any audio platform, please leave a review. It allows my podcast to get shown all over the podcast platforms. It gives more of a reach for other people to see my podcast. Mm-hmm. Last but not least, for the people that are new here, welcome to the Community Pod. And for the people that have been here for quite some time now, thank you for the best, I want to say, by the time this gets posted, for maybe 5 months of my life, honestly. Thank you for supporting. Dan, that was a crazy voice crack. Thank you for enjoying my content. Thank you for showing love. And y'all are what make up the community. So thank you so much. And we're out. Peace.
Peace. Yeah.